Hi, my name is Denis and I'm from Russia. I'm gonna react to Louis C.K. video. He's American, very famous American stand-up comedian and actor, writer. So I'm gonna react to his speech about Russia and find out if his jokes are funny or not funny. Okay, let's do it. Okay.
And at the time, I was a writer for the Conan O'Brien show, and I had written there for 2 years, and I was burnt out, and I didn't want to do it anymore. So I went to the head writer, and I said, I have to quit because I think I'm going to have a nervous breakdown.
Okay.
And he said, take 2 weeks off,
I'm watching this first time. I don't know what's going on.
and we'll pay you for the 2 weeks. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So I had nowhere to go, and I thought, maybe I'll go to Russia. I really don't know why. I can't really explain any decisions I made then.
Okay, pause. Of course, Russia is the best place to go. Where to go? Only to Russia. Soviet Union, I guess, in his youth. Maybe France? Italy? No, Soviet Union. Oh yeah, let's continue. Go.
Girlfriend even. I just was this guy, and I had money from a TV job, and so I just said, I'm going to go to Russia, because when I was a kid, I used to read Russian novels,
That's a good reason.
and I loved them, and I would open all the windows so I would be cold, and I wanted to be cold like they were. So I just decided I'm going to go.
Yeah,
and also
Soviet
somebody
Union.
told me that the wall had just come down in the Soviet Union, and that Russia was a really crazy place at the time.
Okay, pause. It's still the craziest place. It's minus 40. 40 degrees below zero now.
I can't even look at the alphabet and understand what I'm looking at. There's no place more foreign to me than Russia. So I went. I went to Moscow, which is, when you land in Moscow, it's just forest, and there's a city in the middle of just forest.
I don't think so. But if you go to Siberia, it's gonna be like that. I'm from Siberia, not Syria. Syria, because you can say Syria, Siberia. It sounds familiar. No, I'm from Siberia. It's a part of Russia. It's a big part of Russia. It's very cold in the winter and very nice in summer.
It's terrifying. And as the plane goes down, you're like, no, 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 I didn't want to really do this.
That's funny.
And the whole time there, I couldn't fend for myself. It was already a country that
still
was just
like that?
broken in pieces. And the weirdest things happened to me there, and they just became normal after a while.
Because it's still very bad in Russia somewhere, but Moscow is a wonderful place because it's rich. All money go to Moscow, to all Russia, from all the territory, and other territories are areas, regions are kind of poor.
Like I was in a restaurant,
Wait,
and a waiter came up to me, not my waiter, and he said, Coca-Cola? And I said, uh-huh. He said, Coca-Cola. And I said, sure. I don't drink Coca-Cola, but I had learned by that point to just do what they're asking you to do.
Okay, well,
Sure.
he could suggest him vodka, but not every Russian drinks vodka. It's a very bad stereotype, and this is stereotype. So people just follow stereotypes because it's the easiest way to communicate. Unfortunately, and he had to drink Coca-Cola. It's like every American drinks Coca-Cola and every Russian drinks vodka. No, not like that.
So he went to the kitchen and he got a Coke in a can, and he handed it to me, and he said, $5, because only dollars were worth anything there. And I said, okay, on my bill. He said, no, $5, me now. So I gave him $5, and he put on his coat and he left.
Was he a waiter?
He just sold me a Coke on the side.
I think it was just a random guy on another table, not a waiter.
And I tried to watch television, and the TV was American shows like Dynasty. And the way they translate, they didn't have, what they did was the sound is a little down, and there's just one man saying all of the dialogue over the whole show.
Yeah, like his imitation of Russian is cool. It sounds like that, I think so. Привет, меня зовут Денис. Я из России, морозной России, like that.
And the one thing about Russia still today, I think, is that no one has any money.
It's still like that. Nobody has money except Moscow people. They have money, kind of. And except government. They definitely have money.
So when you see a guy playing the violin in the subway, he's like the first chair violin for like the Russian Symphony Orchestra.
Yeah, why not? Yes.
Because that doesn't pay shit, and at least he can get a few kopecks in the subway. So I'm watching him, and everybody,
Sadly.
these other people are sitting on the floor, and we're crying. Everybody's crying.
But this is still funny, but all this video interesting and a little bit sad, because misery in Soviet Union and still in Russia is the same, and you can see luxury life in the center of Russia in Moscow, and misery outside this in villages and cities. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Russia is interesting.